Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Realm of Ori. In this video, we will continue with Volume 15, Prologue, Scorch Dragon vs Storm Dragon. And before we start, this video contains spoilers from the Tensura Light Novel. And by the way guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. For Veldora, this day could only be described as the Day of Doom. In response to the Imperial Army, the metropolis has been isolated into a maze. It was because of this that the beautiful woman who flew from the sky became extraordinarily prominent in the image. Sister, hey, is that your sister, Lord Velgrynd, as rumored? Well, exactly. That's my sister, one of the strongest true dragon species, the Scorch Dragon Velgrynd. On hearing this, all those who remained in the control room immediately acted. Emergency alarms were sounded inside the labyrinth, and someone went to press for a maximum alert posture for use against the enemy. Wait, Master. What can we do without Rimuru? However, Ramirez had reliable companions. The still methodically moving maze keepers, the trainee sisters, and the tree spirits under their command. Beretta was also there. It doesn't look friendly. Let's meet in the maze. I don't know what she's here for, but it's ridiculous to come alone. There's nothing to be afraid of when everyone's at it. Kuahahahaha. The situation seemed outrageous to Veldora, who was desperately trying to find a way to get through the situation. Just then, Veldora, if you're a good boy, come out and be honest. Incredibly, her sight pierced the screen and looked directly at Veldora, causing him to stagger. Her voice, transformed into an idea, conveyed to Veldora. Lord Veldora, cherries, yo, don't panic. It's a trap, and if I casually go out at this time, I'm sure I'll be screwed. Since it's Master who's being targeted, doesn't that not have anything to do with us? Yeah, aren't you going to come out? Still no different from the past. Well, then I'll give you a gentle warning for once. No, it's okay. Ramirez's labyrinth is constructed with a superior power that can isolate even the subdimensions, and it's hard for even me to break it. Don't panic. As long as I join forces with you, no matter who the opponent is. Master, that's not good. If we don't, we might not be able to protect ourselves from the labyrinth. I know. Everyone, prepare for impact. Everyone immediately and honestly put up a defensive stance on the spot. A violent onslaught then assaulted the maze. It's a lie. It is confirmed that the victims have spread to the 50th and 50th levels, and the upper levels are in a state of destruction. These facts caused the moment the labyrinthine safety myth collapsed. Right now, the thought transmission from Rimuru reached Veldora, who was in a great panic. Hello, how are you? Now is not the time to say such things. I'm in big trouble. Sister has her eye on me. Although she's still outside the maze, she's going to fight her way in if she keeps this up. I have to go out myself. At least it's better than just letting her go into the maze. I take all the responsibility. Can you please find a way to deal with Velgrynd? If you say so, then I'll take it all. Kuahahahaha. With that said, Veldora turned his gaze back to Velgrynd. The session with Rimuru had brought Veldora back to his usual mind. I'll have to deal with her myself. Master? Lord Veldora, kuahahaha. I don't want to fight my sister either. But since the maze is no longer working, there's no other way. But, okay, cherries. The reason the maze does not die is because it is an isolated space that can be established. Since this won't work for my sister, I'll have to do it myself if I want to minimize the damage. In that case, I'll go with you. No, I'd rather not. Even though you've become stronger, you're still completely incomparable to me. It would have been fine with Zijin, but the others would have just held me back. Is it all right, Master? It doesn't matter how. Both of my sisters, I feel horrible about what I've done just thinking about it, never mind. I also grew stronger after meeting Rimuru. Receiving a disciple, perceiving his immaturity. It's not the same as it used to be. Kuahahahahaha. So don't worry. All you have to do is stay here and take a good look at my bravery. With this announcement, Veldora left the labyrinth alone. Veldora recalls past battles with Velzado. The big sister, who has not been seen for a long time, has given people the feeling of being powerful and unreachable and unbroken since the past. However, the Veldora of the past does not feel this aura. The encounter with Rimuru made his growth impressive. The greatest result of this is the acquisition of the ultimate skill. Watching Rimuru from the stomach pouch, while being sealed, has taught Veldora all sorts of things. Then he sensed it, strength that makes sense only if it can be used freely. Well, that's amazing. That Veldora-chan, who would only make a mindless fuss, could actually think before he fought. I'm sure it'll be fine without destroying you. Sister Velgrynd is still amazing. That kind of attack that runs through the labyrinthine levels is obviously not something that can be done that easily. The key is the ultimate skill. If I want to have a serious fight with my sister, I'll have to use Investigation King Faust, too. Yes, if only to compare the amount of magicules, Veldora is above Velgrynd. The key to victory lies in how the power is used. Kuahahahaha. Not necessarily losing yet. Anyway, the other party is a sister, so let me test my strength to the fullest. Having made his judgment, the well-conscious Veldora stood before Velgrynd. Keeping in human form, the two looked at each other in the air. A motionless standstill in the air is a very natural thing for them, the true dragon species. That's smart, you understood my warning correctly. That means you're willing to help me, right? I refuse, sister. I'm not my sister's tool. Please don't involve me in your sister's quarrel. It's a bit of an understatement to be implicated. It's just that you are willing to assist on your own initiative, and I welcome you as a companion. If you promise to help me, I'll not only teach you how to use your power, but I'll also make a big deal out of you. But I'll designate the place for the fuss. Kuahahahaha. I've already said no, sis. I'm also not the same person I used to be, having perfected the use of power. Also, there's no fun in just making a scene. I'm a mature adult now. That's a lot of talk. Am I pampering you a little too much? Well, in that case, let me try to see how much you've grown. However, the hand blade attack she released with her right hand was easily diffused by Veldora. Not only that, but the opponent returned the kick immediately. Velgrynd takes the kick with her left hand despite being upset. How? This kind of power, no matter how you think about it, is not a weakened state, is it? Velgrynd had always thought that Veldora had not yet recovered from the damage she had received from the 300-year seal. It was because she only knew the Veldora who always used his power to the fullest that she had developed the preconceived notion that her brother's present weakness was due to the influence of the seal. You seem to have gotten better, haven't you? It doesn't seem like it's just words. I am invincible in my Veldora killing art style. Sister, you know your own powerlessness, blah, 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 right in front of my fist? Veldora wanted to start explaining, but Velgrynd didn't listen to his reasoning, honestly. Let's just say she has started to attack more aggressively because of the fire. The dance-like attack became a majestic move that could burn the enemy to death just by rubbing it. Nevertheless, Veldora resisted. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Although he ran around with a disgraceful look on his face, he didn't suffer much. I've taught you so many times so far, and it seems that you still haven't gotten better at the root of the problem. If you dare to say that you are invincible in front of me, you have to stop talking big. Troublesome still. In this form, I can't really do him much damage. In that case, even if Rudra came, he wouldn't be able to dominate him. Velgrynd's original purpose was not to punish Veldora, but to dominate him. Woo-ha! The clothes that Veldora was now wearing had been given to him as a thank you gift by Rimuru. Such an important piece of clothing, only to have it burned because of Velgrynd's attack. Although Veldora himself hadn't suffered much damage, his heart had been severely wounded. In fact, it was all Veldora's own fault, but he now felt that even if he took it out on his sister, he would have no problem. Anger can dilute the heart of fear. No matter how much energy is poured out, the fear that has been cultivated over the years cannot be shaken. To Veldora, the two sisters were symbols of terror. It's simply outrageous to go all out for an opponent with such women. Now, however, he was free from this yoke. Even my own sister, I cannot forgive. Just feel my wrath. The next thing that appeared was a dark dragon with a powerful majesty. Seeing this scene, Velgrynd snickered, just the way I wanted him to. Huh? If you say something like that, you must have a limit. Looks like you've forgotten about it, so I'll re-teach you the fact that you can't beat me. With that said, Velgrynd also transformed into the deft and beautiful, true red dragon. And just like that, the battle of the monsters began.